From NBC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Look.
Tonight, actor Dave Chappelle, baseball legend Ted Williams, and another chilling look into the future with Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Folks, we got ladies and gentlemen, we are very pumped tonight. We have an amazing show, and we'll get to the guests in a second, because that's what I'm talking about. We're going to have a fun time all the way through. But speaking of amazing, ladies and gentlemen, we were off last week. We missed some of this stuff. We just got back, though, to amazing news all across the nation. The news lately has been crazy, has it not? Just agree. Okay. You'll be paid after the show, yeah. This is pretty amazing. Everyone's talking about this, of course. This was historic. On Sunday, President Clinton met with Paula Jones face-to-face. That's true. Yeah, and, no, it's true. Afterwards, the president said, if we had met face-to-face the first time, none of this would ever have happened. I agree with that. Meanwhile, same subject, but Hillary Clinton talked to the press. She said that while the president was testifying in the Paula Jones case, she was doing some household chores. That's true. You know, yeah, you know, little things like sewing the president's pants to his shirt. Which, helpful. No, it was wrong. No. You know, what I did was wrong. This isn't, though. I got to mention this. Spice Girls are in the news. No, please. People are ripping chairs out. In a recent interview, the Spice Girls said that their boyfriends have to take a back seat to their music. That's a quote, yeah. They said, we don't let our personal lives interfere with our mediocrity. This is wrong. No, you know, you have to have things in order. And then, last thing, the one guy who applauded the Spice Girls earlier, now weeping. Finally, Dr. Kevorkian is in the news again. This is going to sound odd, absolutely true. Dr. Kevorkian has hired an apprentice, so he'll be able to assist in more suicides. That's true. Yeah, and apparently Kevorkian pays well, but he has the country's worst health plan. But he's a good guy, so you want to work for him. Let's talk about tonight's show. We're thrilled about tonight's show. I'll tell you why. We first off have one of the funniest guys to come on our show. He's been with us a few times. Always hilarious. He has a new movie out called Half-Baked. The hilarious Dave Chappelle is on the program. Very funny guy. Then, ladies and gentlemen, no knock against Dave Chappelle, but after he's on the program, we're going to have a real legend with us. I'm from the Boston area. You don't have to be from the Boston area to idolize this guy. He is a baseball phenomenon for all time. Last man to hit 400. We can't believe he's going to be here. Ted Williams is on the show. Pinch, pinch. Yeah. And then, in keeping with the Boston theme, we have a very funny comedian from that area, Mr. Jimmy Tingle, who's going to be on the program tonight. Solid show. All the way through. And ladies and gentlemen, the last man to drum 400, Max Weinberg, and his Max Weinberg 7. Max, good to see you. Carl Perkins rockabilly there.
That's right, Honeyboat.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool that we actually had him on the program about a year ago. He passed away yesterday, but man, it was very cool that he could be with us.
Yep.
And you? You have not passed away yet. You're still with us?
No, I have not. As far as... Yeah.
Still with us. Yeah? We had last week off. You had a good time?
Yeah, I just kind of hung around town, and Saturday night went to the Garden and saw the Rolling Stones. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, please clap because I actually paid for the ticket. Whoo!
It's a lot of money to see them, huh?
Oh, it was ridiculous how much it cost, but it was. I mean, it was a really cool show, and I felt validated because I had better seats than the Spice Girls. So we were actually.
They were at the show.
They were actually there, and I know somebody got in trouble because they got sat too early. You know, like someone was standing, staking off these seats, and I was like, oh, I wonder who's going to sit there. And then the Spice Girls came out, and then it was like another 15 minutes for the Stones came on, and people just were sort of like, hey, it's the Spice Girls, and then walked up about this close and just went.
And pointed, look, you Spice Girls.
Yeah. And then they had to leave, you know, then they like left, but then came out
Do you think someone got yelled at? That's the kind of thing I complain about.
Yeah,
when they seat me too early, but of course, no one's even looking at me.
Right. And I
was like, you sat me too early, but no one's talking to you. I know, but it's the principle.
And when people were all running around, you know, Spice Girls, I was going, late nights Andy Richter?
But you know what?
Nobody was biting, you know.
Yeah, but in my opinion, you are the original Baby Spice.
Yes, I am the Baby Spice.
You are. I hate to say, before we get started, it is weird for me that Ted Williams is on the show. Because in the family I grew up in, he's talked about so reverently. He's a god. In fact, he's replaced the real God in our family, which some think is sacrilegious. I don't. But in our manger, everyone's praying over a Ted Williams.
I mean, I'm from Illinois, and my uncle was such a big Ted Williams fan that my cousin is named Theodore William Palmer. He was named after Ted Williams.
Oh, right, Ted. Okay. I was thinking for a second this story went nowhere.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
He's totally named after Ted Williams. So.
No, it's just, and it's strange because, you know, you grew up in the family like I did, and they're just, it's strange to finally meet the guy. And there's so many legends about him that I went into the dressing room beforehand just to say hi, and it's strange, you know. It's just, he said, hey, how are you? It's nice to be on the show, and it's strange to be in a room with someone like that. I mean, we're around big celebrities all the time, but this is another level.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
A whole other level.
So your interview is just going to be, oh, shucks.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do what they did to the Spice Girls. The whole interview is gonna be me like. What the hell's wrong with you, kid?
Yeah, that'll go over great.